Hello, this video is to provide you with an overview about the development of the Assessment Support Framework project and outline potential ways where you may be able to get involved. My name is Stephen.
And my name is Jenny, and we're the leads for this project. All students at the university, whether undergraduate or postgraduate, are required to undertake assessments throughout their programme of study. It's important that our students have a broad understanding of assessments at Queen's and know how to access the right assessment support when needed.
The Assessment Support Framework is seeking to create a continuum of support options so that students have the foundations and scaffolding in place to succeed in their assessments. The output will help students and staff to identify any early supports that may be required, or if the need arises, looking at some specialist interventions or mitigations. So how are we approaching this?
Well, we have identified 8 key areas to look at aligned to 3 pillars. Within Tier 1, we're exploring how we can proactively help students to understand more about how assessment works in higher education, provide advice on how to be healthy learners, and offer guidance on what support is available to students at each stage of their academic journey. We know that the transition into and throughout higher education can present a range of challenges with a different way of doing things. Tier 1 of the framework aims to enhance understanding of higher education assessment and demystify what happens behind the scenes.
Within Tier 2, we aim to encourage enhanced use of and engagement with the university's resources on learning and skills development. For example, through teams such as the Learning Development Service for undergraduate students and the Graduate School for postgraduate students. We know from student feedback that engagement with these resources can have such a positive impact on preparing for assessments. Also in this tier, we're looking at preventative student wellbeing. This will promote a connected approach to effectively manage academic or personal wellbeing issues that students may be facing. The framework will outline how support services and students can work together to find appropriate solutions moving forward. Collectively, it's anticipated that Tiers 1 and 2 will help students to complete their assessments to their full potential in a supportive environment.
Finally, within Tier 3, there are some specialist interventions and mitigations that seek to support students in their assessments throughout an exceptional or ongoing issue. These include the exceptional circumstances process, temporary impairments and adjustments, disabilities, long-term conditions and reasonable adjustments, fitness to continue in study, and flexibility for elite athletes. During this development year, these processes will be reviewed to achieve fair and consistent decision-making on assessment interventions and mitigations, increase confidence in their implementation, and identify how these areas may be distinct, but also how they work together to form the continuum of support options within the Assessment Support Framework.
Throughout the course of this academic year, both ourselves and relevant staff will be engaging with the university community as we continue to develop the Assessment Support Framework.
We are keen to hear your feedback on how we can collectively make the Assessment Support Framework impactful for all. If you want to get involved, you can find out more information via the link on the screen to the project site and in the description.